Hello, everyone, and namaskar. So today's podcast is a continuation of the reading of the book titled Baba Unparalleled, 102 Stories by Dada Shamitananda. Story number 91. During a reporting session, Baba scolded one of the brothers. Why did you shave the hair of your body joints? Don't be stupid. Never do that again. You must preserve the hair of your joints and keep it clean as part of the 16 points. Baba explained to the rest of us, there are two groups of people. The first group is called the Panchakesha. They never trim or shave their hair from the 5 areas of their bodies, mainly their joints. These are called Pancha Agni, the 5 fires. The hair in these areas maintain the heat of their bodies in a balanced state. That is why Paramapurusha gave the human body hair in those areas. The Sikhs are energetic and revolutionary because they belong to this group. Baba continued. The other group, the Panchabhadra, shave their bodies, including joints. This is stupid because it depletes their energy and integrity. As a result, the communities belonging to this group lost their revolutionary spirit and will soon disappear from this planet. Baba looked at us. So never trim or shave the hair of your joints. Do you understand? Yes, Baba, we said. Story number 92. We were sitting in front of Baba. He said, tell the Margis I will not be unhappy if they don't do any work for me. However, they'll bring me joy if they do just 2 things. Sitting for sadhana twice daily and eating 100% sentient diet. Some Margis don't sit for sadhana in the evening because they are tired. Yet, their meditation is not their burden. It's mine. Therefore, if they sit, I will do their sadhana. So what else do they want? Sadhakas should also never put tamasic food in their mouths, just like they would not put a drop of poison in them. Story number 93. Baba was taking reports from workers from all over the world in lake gardens. Dada V from Uttar Pradesh was sitting in the middle of the front row when suddenly Baba shouted at him, Stupid, you son of a pig. You spend your days doing nothing, eating, sleeping, and sadhana. That's all you do. Dada was a simple person. He responded unfazed. Baba, if I am a son of a pig, then you are the father pig, are you not? I couldn't believe it. Baba became furious. He asked the general secretary, Did you hear what he just said? He said I'm the father pig. Nonsense. Kick him out of the room. He does not know how to talk to me. Baba was so agitated, his dentures flew out of his mouth. I took his dentures and washed them. When I returned to the room, Baba had started taking reports, and the mood was lighter. Soon, we were all laughing about this drama. Later, I asked Dada V, why were you so disrespectful to Baba? He said, if I'm a son of a pig, then naturally, he is the father pig. So I don't think I did anything wrong. Story number 94. In the United States, many Margis asked me what Baba thought about Jesus. In particular, they wanted to know why Baba didn't have a statue of Jesus in his garden at Lake Gardens. So the next time I was in India, I looked for the opportunity to ask him that question. One morning in Lake Gardens, a few workers and I were walking with Baba around his house when he asked me, Is there something you want to tell me? I said, Yes, Baba. A few Margis have asked me one question in particular. Baba is happy when I bring him news or questions from Margis. Margis know that in this garden you have the statues of Tagore, Buddha, Shiva, and Krishna, but not Jesus. Why? Baba stopped and said, Good question. He continued, You know, it is common to have statues of prominent figures who are no longer alive. Some people firmly believe that Jesus did not die on the cross, and having a statue of him may imply that he died. I don't want to create any controversy about that subject. The world does not need another war. Story number 95. Baba used to use a few words we thought were insulting, such as stupid, nonsense, and scoundrel. Then, one day, Baba explained, "Stupid is not a bad word. Stupid means the person is good, but his or her brains is not working." Baba said a scoundrel is a person who does not do what they are supposed to do. Regarding being insulted, Baba said, "My goal is to make Sadvipara leaders. However, being a leader and not getting insulted is impossible. As a leader, people will criticize you. That is your only choice if you want to be a leader. My wife insulted me. She joined the government and helped send me to jail. I had to endure such an experience because I'm a leader. To be a leader means to endure insults, difficulties, and challenges." Story number 96. In the beginning, I didn't like Prabhat Sangeet so much. The songs that Tagore composed, on the other hand, I deeply loved. One night, while I was massaging Baba, he said, "Tagore composed around 2,230 songs. I think I will compose a little more than that." Baba gestured a pinch with his fingers. I did not believe him. Who could write more songs than Tagore? At that time, there were only 72 Prabhat Sangeet. However, Baba was always in my mind saying, "I will compose a little more than that." 8 years later, Baba composed 5,018 Prabhat Sangeet. I felt terrible for underestimating Baba. "Baba, please forgive me," I said mentally and cried. Often we don't trust Baba, but whatever Baba says always comes true. Story number 97. When Baba taught us Tandava, he said, "I did not introduce the Tandava dance to the world. It was Lord Shiva 7,000 years ago. Although, in such a long time, the practice has degenerated and changed substantially. So I restored it to the form Lord Shiva originally introduced. Tandava is the only exercise for the brain." Baba didn't say it was the best. He said it was the only one. I was present when Baba introduced Kaushiki in Patna on September 6, 1978. He said, "Tandava is traditionally only practiced by males. But I have been thinking for a while that women can also benefit from it. Therefore, I created Kaushiki, which allows women to experience the same benefits as Tandava." Then Baba danced Kaushiki in front of us. I was the first one to do it after Baba. I was so skinny at the time. The daily practice of Kaushiki can cure 22 diseases. Men too can do Kaushiki, although they will benefit less. Baba told us to do it at least 6 rounds daily, and that the more we do Kaushiki, the more it will help us. So I do 12 rounds nowadays. Story number 98. The scriptures say, "Satsanga svargavasa, asatsange sarvanasha." If you have good company, you will go to heaven. If you have bad company, you will go to hell. Baba said that although reading good books, watching good movies, having good people around you, and eating sentient food are all satsanga, the best satsanga is being with Paramapurusha, to think of him always. Story number 99. On the morning of September 19, 1985, I was doing asanas with other dadas at the Denver Jagrati. Suddenly, on the TV, we saw the breaking news of a devastating earthquake in Mexico City. 10,000 people died in 10 minutes. When the news reached Calcutta, Baba said, "Nothing happens without reason. If we call something an accident, it's only because we don't know the cause. This earthquake is not an accident. Many immoral people in Mexico City, business leaders, and prominent politicians who like to hurt and exploit people have attracted negative microbiota to the city causing the earthquake. They are responsible. Shame on them. Story number 100. A young Dada, aged 19, took off for the Himalayan mountains for 2 years without permission. Then he showed up during a reporting session at Lake Gardens. He had come back the day before. Baba asked him, "Where were you for the last 2 years?" "I went to the Himalayan mountains." "Why?" "To do sadhana, Baba." "So you did sadhana for 2 years?" "No, Baba. I could not concentrate for a single moment." Baba looked intently at Dada, but Dada did not dare look at him. "What kind of sadhana were you planning to do?" "Your sadhana, Baba." In a loud tone, Baba said, "You are quite stupid. I am here. You went to the Himalayan mountains to do my sadhana." "Baba, I'm sorry. Please accept me back. I'll submit to any punishment," Dada said. Baba's face turned red. "You wasted 2 years of my time, 2 years for nothing." Baba sent Dada to South India and assigned him multiple projects. As a result, Dada had much work and little time for sadhana. Dada was back in Calcutta for a reporting session 2 months later. Baba was happy with him once again. "How has your sadhana been in the last 2 months?" Baba said. "Baba, I almost have no time for sadhana, but I always feel your presence." Baba was full of joy. Story number 101. Baba said that human life is only a partial life. A complete life starts as an amoeba, a basic form of life, continues through many lives as plants, animals, and human beings, and ends with the merger with Paramapurusha. That is the difference between a partial life and a complete life. Story number 102. An older sister from South India, with much love and care, made a pair of shoes for Baba, using bamboo from her garden. Then she took the train to Baba's house in Lake Gardens, carrying the shoes, and handed them over to Baba's personal assistant. When Baba descended the stairs for his field walk, the sister eagerly awaited him. "Mother, I received your beautiful bamboo shoes," Baba said. The sister cried joyfully, hearing Baba talk about the shoes she made. Baba said, "After I return from my field walk, I'll wear those shoes." Before she went back home the next day, Baba's personal assistant told her he was wearing her shoes. She was full of joy. However, after a few days of wearing the shoes, Baba got an infection in his left toe and had to undergo surgery. Baba asked his personal secretary and general secretary to never tell the sister about this. In those days, I used to send Baba eye ointment from Denver. Baba developed eye problems after being poisoned in jail, so Baba's personal assistant applied the ointment to Baba's eyes daily. Meanwhile, Baba's toe infection was not going away. One day, Baba asked his personal assistant to apply some of the eye ointment to his infected toe. "Baba, that medicine is for your eyes," his personal assistant said. "Just do it. Shamitananda sent this all the way from 7 oceans and 13 rivers. Love cures everything. You'll see, it will work." Baba's personal assistant called me after the incident and informed me that the eye ointment did in fact help Baba with his foot infection. He said, "Baba loves you so much."